It's the final day of August, the 31st, Friday. I'm Deandrea Hamilton. This is the news that matters most, a Magnetic Media production. Let's get started. So good to have you with us for the news that matters most. Your essential headlines, Turks and Caicos, on Mondays through Saturdays for online anytime viewing. We will have a tropical weather outlook a little later on, but right now we go to the local weather forecast from the Bahamas Department of Meteorology. Boaters should remain vigilant due to the potential for waterspout activity, and beachgoers should exercise caution due to the risk of rip currents along East Coast beaches. The general situation, mid to upper level troughing across the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands, combined with a moist and unstable air mass, remains across the area, generating convective activity. Meanwhile, a broad surface high pressure maintains fresh breezes. Small craft caution is in effect. Winds east to southeast at 15 to 20 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet over the ocean. Weather hot and humid with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. A tropical wave is expected to move over the southeast Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, then onto the central Bahamas, producing active, heavy convective activity. That's rain, that's thunderstorms, possibly waterspouts, through to Monday. Back to school shopping weather on Saturday, breezy with widespread showers and thunderstorms, some of which will become heavy to severe at times. A small craft caution is also in effect tomorrow. Back to school next week. Yep, we are inching closer to it. And a lot of us see that road work, school repairs are still ongoing. We got an update from the minister. The road work at the top of Millennium Highway is not behind schedule, says Minister Goldray Ewing. The project is due for completion by the end of September, and Herzog Caribbean will actually have the work done by midweek next week, Magnetic Media was told by the Minister of Infrastructure, Housing and Planning. The 2 lanes, which will now expand the exit from the area, are still being worked on and are unpaved, but will be ready for Wednesday or Thursday next week, he said. The pair of additional lanes running both southbound and northbound are expected to deliver an ease in the congestion, which usually creates bumper-to-bumper traffic conditions for the thousands of residents who commute into and out of the districts of Blue Hills and Wheeland. It is back to school for many on Monday, and while some schools will stagger their opening, there is expected to be a lot of vehicles traversing the roadway. The 4 lanes, new sidewalks, median, and freshly installed stopping points also mean a change in how motorists and pedestrians navigate the area. A man was shot in the leg last night as he used the 24-hour banking services of CIBC First Caribbean on Leeward Highway. The young man is reportedly doing okay despite the gunshot. Cell phone video captured the investigation scene after 10 p.m. last night. It is unclear if the armed robbers were successful or not. The young man, we understand, is Louis O'Mason of Jamaica. Your essential headlines, Turks and Caicos, with online anytime viewing at Facebook, YouTube, and on our app. Look for Magnetic Media TV. Magnetic Media TV, downloaded absolutely free, whether you have an Android or an Apple device. We'll take a break. At CareC, there are 4 things done really well. In truth, the best and with the most experience. Island Services provides customs brokerage, freight handling, and delivery services in Providenciales and the other islands of the TCI. Air freight managing services from Miami every weekday. Sea freight, sailings from Greater Miami, Florida every week. Brokerage and consolidation of your freight worldwide. CareC cares and has been since 1983. Visit the office at Old Airport Road or call 946-4205 or online at carec.com. CareC, first in freight in the Turks and Caicos Islands.
We are embracing technology and innovation to find solutions for TCI's energy sector in order to serve this nation with the level of excellence they expect. That is why Fortis TCI is leading the green energy revolution.
Photo Audio and video of what appears to be a Disney cruise ship were flooding our media house on Thursday. Residents were stunned to see such a massive vessel docked off of Grace Bay Beach in Providenciales. Magnetic Media is told that it was a medical evacuation which brought the big boat into the area, and that passengers successfully disembarked the cruise liner to get medical treatment in Provo. Here's a preview of what's happening on Turquoise Morning, our 3-time Telly Award winning Caribbean magazine-styled morning show. You can watch Turquoise Morning on Digicel, Channel 513, Flow, Channel 120. Look for One Caribbean Weather. This is the news that matters most, your essential headlines for the Turks and Caicos Islands.
At Outback Turks and Caicos, there are no rules, and that's just right. We are the tasty and affordable choice for both indoor and outdoor dining. Watching the big games on the big screens, or just having a few with friends at the bar. Our friendly staff at Outback love to make your family dinners, hangouts, and birthday celebrations a blooming good time. Dine in, take out, or have us bring Outback to your event with just a call. At Outback, there are no rules, and that's just right. Regent Village East, Grace Bay.
When I think of the Fortis TCI team, I think of a team that is resilient, a team that is committed, a team that operates with the highest ethical standards, and a team that's very reliable and dedicated to serving our customers.
When most people think about insurance, they think about the basics. At J.S. Johnson, we offer extensive line of premium insurance products that fit all your needs with easy payment plans and multi-policy discounts, offering hurricane and related risks on motor, home, and commercial policies. Our friendly and knowledgeable insurance professionals are here to serve you. Peace of mind, it's more than our slogan, it's your guarantee. Call the insurance experts today, 946-4761. J.S. Johnson, insurance agents and brokers, giving you peace of mind.
We've still got What's on Deck. That's where we tell you what's happening in the Turks and Caicos Islands still to come. Right now, though, we go to our tropical weather outlook. The National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on potential tropical cyclone 6 located a couple of 100 miles east-southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands. Formation chance through 48 hours is high at 90%. Formation chance through 5 days is also high at 90%. This system is expected to become a hurricane by Wednesday and is forecast to become a tropical storm by tonight. Disorganized cloudiness and showers from Hispaniola eastward to the Leeward Islands and the adjacent waters are associated with a tropical wave interacting with an upper-level trough. This activity is forecast to spread westward to west-northwestward, enhancing the rainfall across portions of Hispaniola, the Bahamas, the Turks and Caicos Islands, and Florida into early next week. Strong upper-level winds will prevent any development of this system during the next 2 to 3 days, but environmental conditions could become less hostile when the system reaches the eastern Gulf of Mexico during the early to middle part of next week. Formation chance through 48 hours is low, near 0%. Formation chance through 5 days remains low, but at 10%. I'm Deandrea Hamilton. The news that matters most is on Mondays through Saturdays for online anytime viewing. Yeah, you get it on the go. Right now we go to What's on Deck, followed up by The Sweetest Thing, your inspiration in the mornings. Beaches having a back-to-school bash at the INT Pratt Primary School. Lots of fun for students of the Pike community, which is where the resort is located. Tonight, 6:30 p.m., the government will be in South Caicos for their quarterly public meeting. It is being held at the new community center there. Digicel announces that customers can now pay all of their bills at their Graceway House store. The new site for all payments takes effect Saturday, September 1st. We can get you on deck too. Email your info to Deandrea at magneticmediatv.com. TSCAICosIsland.com. Dr. Virginia Clairvaux hails from South Caicos and said the most emotional time for her was flying over her home island where all but one structure suffered damage. She credits the TCI's brilliant bounce back to planning, preparation, and community, corporate, civic, and government synergy.
Driving around to the areas that were impacted and recognizing how quickly we're recovering, I must say that it took a lot for us to achieve this. And credit is definitely due to the government of the Turks and Caicos Islands, the public sector, of course, the private sector, the various NGOs and the agencies, both donor agencies and regional and international agencies that were here working with us to ensure that we were able to progress and progress quickly. But it also took vision.
I'm really partial to those sweet things, and what a timely reminder of what was said by our Director of the Department of Disaster Management and Emergencies, Dr. Virginia Clairvaux. We will keep watching. Remember, we have news on again on Saturdays. Online anytime viewing. Don't you just love it? Well, we surely love bringing it to you. Thank you for joining us on the news that matters most. More news on Saturday.